Right, so we have got Bettie Page, The Princess and the Pin-Up. Thought I'd just quickly talk about this book because I got it in a sale on Comixology, and I enjoy the Bettie Page series from Dynamite. Normally get them as part of a humble bundle or in the sales. Haven't got anything in actual print formats or digital. But Bettie Page, for those who don't know, is based on a real person, a 1940s World War II pin-up. But these are obviously fictionalised accounts. This is by David Avallone with art by Julius Other and Jordan Johnson. Now, this follows Bettie as she is a model turned spy working for Project Blue Book. Now, it's set in the 1950s, and Bettie is a thoroughly modern woman. She has had experiences with these Lovecraftian creatures in the past, as well as aliens as part of her work on Project Blue Book, and she holds her own with men. She is sent off to a secret mission with her colleague to go and visit the Royal Palace in England via Winston Churchill, as there has been an incident with the Queen, who has been abducted by aliens. Bettie, along with her, let's say, love interest, not love interest, McKnight, male counterpart, get attacked by a UFO, or UFO, as they try and make fun of the British pronunciation of things, and McKnight goes missing. Now, it looks like the aliens are real, and Bettie doesn't know what to do. She uses her detective skills to try and shake down some leads, and this unveils a larger conspiracy / plot to cause some disruption in the British way of thinking. Her friend Lissa also meets up with her, and they infiltrate a base to try and gain more intelligence on the UFOs. And as you can see, they meet a UFO drinking some tea on the base, where they also found a UFO was being stored. Bettie ends up imprisoned with Queen Elizabeth, who is not as useless as you might think, because this is young Queen Elizabeth, who, as we all know, helped out with the British Army and did all those photo opportunities that showed her fixing engines on trucks, etc. She gets on with Bettie. They realise they look quite similar, and there's a joke about that later where Bettie has to impersonate her. But they do this escape attempt, and what's quite good is that you find that there are British soldiers involved in this, assisting the aliens, and the Queen tries to do the sensible thing and pull rank on them. And this does confuse the soldiers, and it is what should be done, and it just proves there's good writing. I'll stop there as far as the plot explanation goes, because there's some other twists and turns in this story, but I think it's a really fun read. It's enjoyable, it's very cleverly written. These characters are super positive, and I don't mean that they're sort of woke and trying to preach anything. They're just well written, strong characters, both male and female, and it really works well. And I think it's a good example of how comic books that want to show positive images of people should be written. I enjoy the latest Bettie Page series. I really enjoyed, and this is easily one of my favourites in her run. There's also the Bettie Page Unbound series, which I also bought at the same time as this in the sale, which I am just finishing reading. That comprises 2 story arcs and follows directly on from this, because there is an epilogue at the end of this story where she goes to Loch Ness, and the wider plot of the entire Bettie Page series is expanded upon, and that involves her having to go through multi-dimensional rifts in order to stop Cthulhu from coming through. But we'll talk about that more in the Bettie Page Unbound series when I review that imminently. So look, thanks for watching. I hope you got some information about this book series if you either knew about it before or didn't have any knowledge about it, and this may have turned you onto it or changed your mind.